Hello, dear EAMBA community. I'm Tatini, you might know me by now, and a warm welcome to you, dear Nicole Roshi. It's so good to see you again and to have you back. I know you now since about 4 years, and I have the honor to have you again for our next EAMBA retreat, which will take place from the 2nd to the 7th of January next year in the north of Germany, in Bremen, both on site. You will be live with us and also online. May I introduce you shortly? So you are the abbot of the international non-profit organization Dharma Sangha, and it's two centers. One is the Crescent Mountain Center in Colorado, USA, and the other is the Zen Buddhist Center in the Black Forest in Germany. Maybe your background, you are graduated as a psychologist, you are trained in the School for Body-Mind Centering for 4 years, you have been practicing Zen since 2001, and now you are the Dharma successor of Zen Path Roshi in the Soto Zen lineage. And when we talked the last time to think about what could be a good theme, you offered a really inspiring theme, opening into original mind. And I'm super curious how your vision will be. And a Zen path into freedom from categories, super inspiring. So may I give you the word to share a little bit with us what you would like to do with us?
Sure. Well, thank you, first of all. Thank you. And also for inviting me to join this retreat. Again, I've really enjoyed working with EAMBA and the EAMBA community. It's been extremely insightful also for me, because I think the project we're working with here is how to bring these wisdom teachings, these transformative wisdom teachings, which have so much to do with what we are as a species, as human beings. So how to bring these wisdom teachings into today's world and into our culture. And that's a specific translation process that, has taken to bring Buddhism from India to China, has taken about 500 years. So we're well underway. We're like in the, second, third, maybe fourth generation of doing this. And but it's a project of learning how to adopt these transformative teachings. And therefore, the choice of the topic, original mind, freedom from categories, that's the essential topic in Zen practice.
Okay.
Like Zen focuses around the idea of original mind. And original mind is a concept, some people may know the metaphor that's oftentimes used of, this iconic question where in a koan, the student is asked, tell me, what was your face before your parents were born? And it's a tough question. What was your face before your parents were born? But the experience of original mind is how we get a feeling for our existence in an unconditioned way. Before our parents were born, that's not just before we were born. So like before all of our personal conditionings, the ways that our biography has made us the person we personally are, with all of our fears and questions and just ideas, views, attitudes, but also before our parents were born. So that's like before even the system that shaped us, before that was born. And the promise in Zen practice is, you can enter, you can like tap into that feeling wherever you are right now. It's always there. We're also always, in a way, unconditioned. while we're in the midst of our personal identity. This is Nicole, this is who I am, this is what I like, this is what I don't like. Simultaneously, we're also always, just, I would say, sentient beings, or a feeling body in a living world. And that's profoundly category free. That has everything to do with, the kind of contact that's not defined, even though it is fully present. It unfolds its presence in original mind without being conceptually categorized. So anyways, there's that's what original mind. It's like learning how to tap into our unconditioned existence, less conditioned first, less conditioned, unconditioned existence. Maybe last thing, specifically, we'll do that as a practice path. For one thing, I probably be offering a number of different approaches to this kind of possibility in our experience. But specifically, there's the so-called model of the 5 skandhas, which is teaching people how to walk backwards in the perceptual process, all the way from having a shaped concept for another person, for another thing that we're meeting. Oh, this is Tatini. I know who Tatini is. That's my concept of Tatini. But attentionally walking back into what is it right now, just as a phenomenon of resonating, even digitally. It works perfectly online, even just digitally resonating with what it is to meet in this way right now, independent of calling you Tatini and you being the person I met 4 years ago. There's something deeply unscripted in our meeting right now. So we'll walk through that perceptual process backwards, all the way into the original contact that happens right now. So that's what I'll be very much looking forward to exploring with everyone who participates.
Thank you so much. While I was listening, and even now, I sense my mind calming down, dropping into the heart, dropping into the body. It almost feels like almost like a deconditioning process of also it's like forgetting to remember what I have learned about our relationship and accessing the fresh moment, which is actually feels warm and safe and unknown still.
Yeah, it's releasing things into their present vibrancy is what I would say. There's a kind of feeling of immediacy in there. And yes, I mean, that's like, we never need to worry in this deconditioning and unlearning. We don't need to worry that we'll forget everything that's important to us. That just is not how it works. That's not what happens. But we're, at the same time, we're opening a pathway into knowing the world. And also, besides, all of the things that we know, but we're also opening ourselves into a more immediate way of relating to ourselves, not just to each other, but also to ourselves, to our own experience.
Yeah, and what I have really liked in the last 2 retreats we have been spending time together is that mostly we are in silence, yes, which is important. It is a mainly in silent retreat, but we also kind of exercise to how to speak and how to move through inquiries, through small group meetings, if participants would like, through the walking meditation, to walking as a sangha together for a full hour every day outside, having the meals together. So we can really exercise tapping into the freedom, and then from there actualizing it into our daily lives already during the retreat. And this is what I really like.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, just as a last thing, maybe what I'm hoping to bring into this community as we work together is we'll deeply immerse ourselves in the practice of mindfulness, and we'll, what's the word in English, hone these skills, like practice these skills, including how stillness becomes a resource that can change everything. But also, what I'm specifically hoping is that I can share and invite, and we'll generate together a feeling for the kind of world, because it's an entire world. It's a way we exist, but it's also a way the world exists, in which all these practices, be it more attention to things, more even detailed attention, sustained attention, be it emotional regulation, be it how to process, like how to deal with thinking and meditation, all these questions that people have. I'm hoping that it will become clear how the more we enter the feeling of original mind, the more it is that original mind shows us how to do these things. Like all the skills are there. We just need to learn how to open ourselves into the knowing of the feeling body.
Yeah, and I'm very happy that it really works also online. And I'm happy that you also agreed again to have talks with in small groups, so you really get to know all of us personally, and we have the possibility to to address our questions. And very generous of how you offer, and how you were with us, really like friends practicing together, and yet we learn so much from you. And looking very much forward.
A pleasure. Me too. Me too.
Super. Yeah, and for you, dear ones, if you would like to register, there's still an early bird price until the end of October. And looking very much forward. If you have any questions, just go to www.eamba.net, and we are happy to answer and have you, and hope to see you soon. So bye-bye. Thanks for having.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
Bye.